Main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
On August 1st, 1981, video killed the radio star, and MTV was born. And for the next 44 years, it changed the way we consume music and entertainment. And for its time, it was revolutionary.
MTV, anytime, all day, all night.
The creator of MTV is 29-year-old Bob Pittman, a former radio station program director.
I think we always thought it'd be a success, but what it's turned out to be is a phenomenon that exceeds the boundaries of cable television and music, and is, I think, a phenomenon of the youth culture today.
In the early years, MTV blended music videos and interviews with mainstream artists. It also gave birth to the VJ.
I'm Alan Hunter.
I'm Martha Quinn.
Well, all right, I'm J.J. Jackson.
Hi, I'm Nina Blackwood.
This is it. Welcome to MTV Music Television, the world's first 24-hour stereo video music channel. Now, just moments ago, all of the VJs and the crew here at MTV collectively hit our executive producer, Sue Steinberg, over the head with a bottle of champagne, and behold, a new concept is born.
It was groundbreaking. A 24-hour channel dedicated to music was something that at the time was unheard of and new territory. You could finally put a face to your favorite artist. But it wasn't all good though, because the channel was notorious for not featuring black artists, ranging from Prince, Michael Jackson, Rick James, and many others. It was so obvious what was going on that other mainstream artists started to comment about it. Look no further than this 1983 interview with David Bowie, where he completely calls the channel out.
It occurred to me, having watched MTV over the last few months, that it's a solid enterprise and it's got a lot going for it. I'm just floored by the fact that there's so few black artists featured on it. Why is that?
I think that we're trying to move in that direction. We want to play artists that seem to be doing music that fits into what we want to play for MTV. The company is thinking in terms of narrow casting.
That's evident. It's evident in the fact that the only few black artists that one does see are on about 2:30 in the morning or to around 6. Very few are featured predominantly during the day.
No, that's a...
I'll say that over the last couple of weeks these things have been changing, but it's a slow process.
I mean, hell, Rick James was saying the same thing. But it was Rick James.
That's what's happening. We're being sat in the back of the bus television style. And if Pittman gets away with this, and there are other cable shows that form, they're going to try it.
Michael Jackson eventually broke down the color wall that the channel established in its inception. And in 1983, the first music video by a black artist was featured on the channel. And with this new revenue stream, it led to other opportunities for the channel, like the Video Music Awards, or the VMAs. A collection of artists being featured and given awards, yada yada yada. And the award show would become a main staple of the channel, something that outlasted pretty much everything that came and went on the channel. And in its early days, it had this element of danger. You didn't know what you were going to see, you didn't know who was going to pop up, or who was literally going to show their ass on the channel. It became one of those pop culture moments. And as popularity grew, the channel began featuring a variety of different platforms. From news to dance shows, Yo MTV Raps, MTV Unplugged, and reality television, giving a variety of entertainment. And in 1992, MTV was about to change the airwaves forever.
This is the true story.
True story.
Of 7 strangers.
Picked to live in a house.
And have their lives taped.
Oh, Lucy, I'm home.
To find out what happens when people stop being polite.
And start getting real. The real world. San Francisco.
The format was simple. 7 strangers picked to live in a house, and everyone was able to see how these people lived and how they reacted to each other's differences, and the network struck gold, and the series became a hit. The series also laid the foundation for many other shows that we watch today. It helped launch another popular series called Road Rules. It was during this time that the format of the channel changed and moved away from its 24-hour format, opting for more television shows and original programming. You could still find music on the network, however it was being played mostly overnight and into the early morning. The channel went through its fair share of growing pains, and it seemed like it was starting to lose momentum. That was until an afternoon countdown show was about to breathe life back into the channel. And on September 12th, 1998, the first episode of Total Request Live, or better known as TRL, premiered. The show became a cult favorite amongst fans who wanted to vote for their favorite artists and songs that were popular at the time. And they also had special guests. If you grew up during this time, you remember how big of a deal the show was. And it was a huge hit for the channel. But nothing lasts forever. And on November 16th, 2008, the show aired its final episode. And although the channel tried to revive the show in 2017, it wasn't the same. The channel was trying to capture lightning in a bottle, and for the most part was starting to show its age. The audience was starting to change, and people weren't just sitting around watching TV anymore. MTV was starting to branch out into other channels. MTV2 was playing music 24 hours, and they had other channels that were playing music ranging from 80s music to R&B to rock. The original channel became more of a platform that was playing more television shows than anything else, and had now moved away from its original format. They had shows like Jersey Shore and other popular shows, but as popularity faded for those shows and they grew increasingly saturated with spin-offs and reboots, they found themselves trying to capture lightning in a bottle. MTV became another victim of the times. People were moving away from cable television and replacing it with streaming services. And when you have the power of listening to your favorite music on your iPhone, tablet, or iPad, who wants to try to find it on television? The VMAs became an afterthought. It was once must-see TV, and nowadays, no one even remembers if it still exists. Long gone are the days of waiting for something different to come on like Beavis and Butthead or Eon Flux, waiting to see your favorite video get played. Nowadays you get reruns of Teen Mom or Ridiculousness. MTV lost what made it so special in the first place, and even though it tried with different channels, it wasn't enough to save it. The internet killed the video star. Kind of a full circle moment, huh?